We shall ban Swahili as our national language. We shall ban it. We need French instead.
What's up, everybody? I'm Patrick, and welcome back to the Daily Monologue. Why is it that while some African nations are breaking free from colonial influence, others are still begging to be chained? And the worst part is, it's often our own leaders leading the way back into slavery. You know, there is a real shift happening across the African continent right now, especially among the younger generations. Over the last 2 decades, young Africans have been waking up to the reality of colonialism, or what we now call neo-colonialism. The internet has played a massive role in this awakening. While some African countries are still trapped in old systems, others are breaking free. Look at the Sahel nations, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Under the leadership of Ibrahim Traoré, Assimi Goïta, and General Chiani, they are rejecting French domination, reclaiming sovereignty, and even reviving native African languages. Now, that's Africa rising. But here is the problem. These transformations are not happening everywhere. In fact, some leaders are still embracing colonial influence with open arms. Take Uganda, for example, where we have a politician named Mubarak Munyagwa who is running for president in 2026. He recently vowed to reject native African languages in favor of foreign ones. And he said it with such confidence as if rejecting his own identity somehow made sense. Let's watch this clip so you can understand why this is so controversial.
We shall ban Swahili as our national language. We shall ban it. We need French instead. French has a wider coverage. Burundi, they speak French. Congo, they speak French. Rwanda, they speak French. Congo Brazzaville, they speak French. Gabon, they speak French. Central African Republic, they speak French. We don't need Swahili. We need English and French.
Now, think about that. Why would an African leader who knows the history of colonialism vow to reject his own people's languages? That's not progress. That's ignorance. That's slave mentality right there. It's so embarrassing that in 2025, there are still people out here aspiring to be just like their colonizers. This kind of mindset is toxic. It's a major threat to Africa's true liberation. Meanwhile, languages like Swahili are already spoken by millions across East and Central Africa. Pan-Africanists have long pushed it as a unifying language. And if you look globally, almost every nation speaks and writes in its native tongue, except African countries. Ethiopia and Eritrea are some of the few exceptions. But here is the truth. Your language is not just words. It's a frequency. It shapes how you think, how you create, and how you connect with reality. A people without a language are a people without identity. Essentially, a lost people. This is why people like Mubarak Munyagwa should never be trusted with power. But unfortunately, we have too many like him in high positions, making crucial decisions for the future of our nations. Africa cannot move forward if our so-called leaders remained mentally chained. And so, if Africa is going to rise for real, it's not just about politics or economics. It's about reclaiming our culture, our languages, and our true identity. Anything less is unfinished liberation. So, here is my question for you. Do you think Africa can ever be free if our leaders are still mentally enslaved? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you believe in Africa reclaiming its true identity, join the conversation. Guys, Thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm out.